I mean, this is the big soundbite that Chiellini gave a few years ago, which he's had to clarify, where he said Pep Guardiola has ruined football. And what he meant by that, it wasn't an attack on Pep. It was an attack on Pep's imitators and the people who were trying to implement the ideas that Pep has got without the players that Pep has got, without being able to adapt those ideas to different teams, different players. And particularly in Chiellini's case of defenders being expected to do more with the ball, which like actually, guys, get back to your fundamentals, man mark. Just enjoy defending. Don't try anything too complicated. And so, it's a curious arc that we've been on. I've always thought that Pep Guardiola represents this kind of Steve Jobs sort of messianic figure, where sort of the iPhone is now so ubiquitous. Almost everyone, apart from those weird people with Google Androids, they have an iPhone or they have a Mac or something like that. And the idea that you would go back to using Nokia and playing Snake is just like, you are some kind of weird technophobe. Like the idea that you would use ideas that were very fashionable in the past and have kind of fallen out of fashion, when those ideas are still applicable in certain. There's a weird resistance to it. And we saw when Pep met Warnock, didn't he? But it never felt like a meeting of minds. It was almost like sort of think, what? You'll never guess what. Pep's meeting his absolute diametric opposite, when in actual fact, a lot of things that, Warnock brought to the game still very much applicable when used with the right personnel in the right context, in the right circumstances. They're not things that should be just thrown in the bin.